All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again with another live stream, bringing you the latest in Chelsea transfer news, Chelsea everything, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a fabulous live stream once again, and the news in regards to Kudus is slowly heating up, ladies and gentlemen. The latest is that Ajax have rejected West Ham's bid for Mohammed Kudus. I thought all along that West Ham had this in the bag and Kudus will be moving to West Ham, but that's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like Ajax have rejected it and they're thinking there's another club that wants to get involved. Now, who is this other club? Because they did not progress towards Brighton, and I'm not really sure whether there's any other club that's involved besides Chelsea Football Club, because we remember that David Ornstein not that long ago stated that Chelsea Football Club are either close to personal terms or have agreed personal terms with Mohammed Kudus, but since then nothing really materialized. And there hasn't been any other clubs that have been in conversation with Mohammed Kudus besides Brighton and West Ham. So if Brighton's not in the mix and West Ham's bid just been rejected, that just leaves Chelsea. Now, the issue with all of this is Fabrizio Romano, not that long ago, maybe a couple of days ago, said that Chelsea haven't been in conversation with Kudus's agent for the past 10 days. So kind of thought that maybe that Kudus transfer negotiations probably dead and we were focusing on Bradley Barcola, Brennan Johnson. There's heavy links with Brennan Johnson, absolutely heavy links with him. Whether we like it or not, there is some major links with Brennan Johnson. And yeah, all of a sudden now it seems the thing with Brennan Johnson is that it's too much money. Nottingham Forest want too much money. But we could sweeten the deal with perhaps sending Callum Hudson-Odoi there, or even Andre Santos on a loan. I don't like the Andre Santos conversation, but apparently that is being put out there as well. Himanshu already straight up, no hesitation at all, saying that Johnson, brother, is a bum. Straight up, no hesitation. Milo, good to see you, my man. Apparently, Kudus Agency 2 is also stalling. There you go. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Nearly 200 live already within the first 3 minutes. Smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Hit the bell notification as well. So, yeah, good to see each and every one of you guys. Bobby Smoky Signals, good to see you, my man. Looks like 50 million. We could potentially get him for less than 50 million. I think the asking price is about 45. We'll see what happens. King George, good to see you. Dexter, good to see you. BJ, good to see you. Tommy, Abrar, Logan, Yaya Toure, Philip, Shanu, Rodrix, good to see each and every one of you guys. So, yeah, I don't know what Chelsea are waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't have time to waste. We really don't. And I know it feels somewhat embarrassing, like more money being spent and this, that, the other, but there is no option at the moment. We've got so many injuries lined up. We've got Chukwuemeka gone. We've got obviously Nkunku gone for a while. That really leaves probably Ian Martson in a more creative sort of role, and he's not really an out-and-out creator, right? So Enzo Fernandez could be pushed forward, and that's exactly what's going to happen anyway, but it does leave us a bit thin. Someone like Mohammed Kudus fits in a lot of positions in the striking position, out wide, in the wings, right side, left side, whatever, and obviously as a central attacking midfielder as well. So he fits in multiple positions, versatile, and I think you get Kudus and you can shut up shop. After Kudus, you don't need to buy anyone else. You shut up shop. You look to get Lukaku out. You look to get Callum Hudson-Odoi out. And if there is any last-minute loan moves that you want to do, you do. But if you don't get Kudus and you get someone who's like a Brennan Johnson, then you probably still need another striker, because as much as, yeah, Brennan Johnson, there's stats floating around that he has played in the striking position, but it's really that Ayuwinyi, I think that's how you pronounce it, that's the brother who plays up front for Nottingham Forest. Bradley Barcola is another name that's getting floated around, but he is more interested to go to PSG. However, PSG have got some issues with Bradley Barcola's transfer fee. So we don't know what's happening there. But once again, Bradley Barcola is not someone, I mean, stats will say he can play through the middle, but he's not someone really suited to play in the middle. Mohammed Kudus, definitely, I've seen him play through the middle. I've seen him in the Champions League do that against Liverpool. And I feel like he's the right man. And I don't understand why Chelsea is dilly-dallying around this. I know a lot of people will say, but hey, he's another player, African player that's going to be away in the AFCON come January next year. But honestly, live chat, nearly 300 of you guys are live right now. You guys are well across all of this information. Tell me honestly, how many match could Nicholas Jackson, and if we get Kudus, that's it. If we get Kudus in, how many matches are they potentially going to miss? Can someone please tell me in the live chat immediately? Potentially, how many matches are these brothers looking to possibly miss if they go all the way? If they go all the way to the final. So I know Senegal is a big shot for the final, but let me know how many possible matches. 4. Chelsea Till I Die is saying 4. I mean, 4 or 5. Okay, 4 or 5. Let's say 5. Right? Let's say 5. Are we going to jeopardize bringing in a player for 5 matches? For 5 matches? Come on, man. I mean, hopefully, in that case, we just keep Armando Broja, and Armando Broja by then, we can do something about, like hopefully he's fit enough to come off the bench and look after us for a month. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Milo K saying, why is AFCON 10 months? It's just a month. Why is AFCON 10 months? It's just a month, 4 games. Max and Kunku and Kani will be available. Broja will be if Chelsea can't hold the fort just for a few games. With all the talent, then we have problems. Now, you're right. Absolutely. And by January, we'll have the January market open. So if we are looking for a striker, Ivan Toney, we can find a solution. We can definitely find a solution. I just feel like this isn't a good enough reason for me to not go after Kudus. Like, I could understand if Kudus is missing 3, 4, 5 months. But to miss 5 games maximum, that's if they go all the way till the final. For me, yeah, I don't think that's too much of an issue. I mean, is Mo Salah, have Egypt qualified for AFCON by any chance? Can someone tell me have Egypt qualified for AFCON? Because Mo Salah would be in the same boat, right? Spurs have Basuma and also Mate Sarr, like Pape Mate Sarr. But both of these players, they're going to be missing out. So it's not just our football club that's going to be affected and impacted. Royston, Miz, we had lots of African players. Why stop now because of AFCON? Drogba, Mikel all played AFCON and we were okay. Yeah, I mean, Egypt would 100% qualify. This is Damon saying, yes, they will all go. Okay, so everyone is participating in Africa. So, Mohamed Salah is going to go. From Man City, I don't think they have anyone from Man City. No. Liverpool, as I said, I don't think Newcastle have any. Spurs do. Arsenal? Do Arsenal have any players? Partey will go. But they've got a lot of depth. And then obviously us. Look, I honestly don't think this is a huge enough reason. This reason is not that deep. Bring in Kudus. Exactly. It's not that deep. Chelsea Football Club. Unless there is other issues. Unless Onana. There you go. Man United's going to miss Onana. That's a big one. That's a huge one. They're going to take in David De Gea. David De Gea for a month. Bringing on free transfer. With Onana gone, maybe they might bring in David De Gea. Yeah, Egypt was runners up in 2022 final. There you go, man. Partey, Saliba? Nah, Saliba's French. I don't think Saliba's African. I mean, could have African background, but I'm pretty certain Saliba plays for France. So, yeah, it's not a deep enough reason. Honestly, it's not. I don't get why Chelsea are not going after Kudus. My only other thing is it the injury? A lot of people have been saying to me, "Is Kudus is injury prone? Kudus is injury prone." Let's have a look at firstly. Let's have a look at the news. Let's have a look at the news. This is what was retweeted by Fabrizio Romano, ladies and gentlemen, exclusive from Court Offside. Ajax have rejected West Ham's bid for Mohammed Kudus because they think another club could join the race. Where do Chelsea stand on Kudus? And what about the interest in Bradley Barcola and Brennan Johnson? So full story over here if you guys want to check that out. Now, I just want to showcase to you guys about Mohammed Kudus. He's only got 2 years left. So this is probably the perfect time for Ajax to get rid of him. This is absolutely the perfect time. He's 23 years old, fits our whole project, young, sort of characteristics of a player, but he's got experience at the highest level as well. So it's not like he's absolutely a youngster who's got, who's crawling at the moment. Now, Mohammed Kudus definitely has experience. This is what Mohammed Kudus did last season. 30 Eredivisie games, 11 goals, 4 assists, 6 Champions League, 4 goals, 2 assists, and then a whole heap of other stuff. All up, 18 goals, 7 assists. That's beautiful returns out of 42 games. Played 16 games as a striker, 17 as a winger, and 9 as a central attacking midfielder. So for all the people that Tom, has been saying, oh no, he doesn't know how to play strike. Now I've seen him, and now you can see on transfer market as well. He's played 16 times through the middle, but as you can see, he can play on the right side too. I'm pretty certain he can play on the left side and attacking midfielder as well. So I like this player. I want to now check out his injury history because a lot of people are really worried about this. So let's actually have a look at this. Okay, so from October 2020, 7 days, 79 days back in 2020, that was meniscal injury. So that was a while back, 2021 season. Fitness, 26 days. That was for Ajax. 62 days, 2021, 2022. So this was a couple of seasons ago. This was an ankle injury, 62. So look, ankle injury, I don't call that as an injury prone. Like I normally tend to look at, your hamstring muscle related injuries are the ones that I'm very, very scared about. Muscle related stuff. So, the stuff that Reece James is having, that's what I'll get worried about. Or even knee related stuff, like your Wesley Fofana and now with Chukwuemeka as well. Fractured rib, like these are like a impact sort of injury, right? 83 days. Ill hamstring injury, that's a notable one. 28 days, 12 days where it was a minor knock. 23, 24, that was this season, but he was only gone for 12 days, didn't miss any matches. It was during preseason probably. So I don't know. Is this what we call injury prone? Like, does this deems for you guys as injury prone? Let me know. Let me know in the live chat, ladies and gentlemen. All of this stuff that we've just seen, does that make this player injury prone? In Life No Limits, good to see you, my man. I'm starting to ask myself if we indeed have a transfer strategy, no slant on our board or owners, but do we have a plan? Because sometimes it seems we are all over the place. No, I think we do, man. Tell me one. A lot of you guys are saying, no, I've seen worse. No. See, that's how I feel as well. I don't think this is that bad. Like, I don't think this guy you can deem him as a injury-prone player. Look at someone like Christian Pulisic. You'll lose your mind. Shubra saying, now I got your point, Miz. Now you have convinced me. Yeah, look, that's what I mean. But coming back to this, in Life No Limits, I think we do. Tell me one, probably one player, and even then you could justify that, is Axel Disasi. I thought buying Axel Disasi didn't make sense to me. You have Chalobah, but you can also have an argument for that in the sense that, Thiago Silva is going to potentially leave very soon. Wesley Fofana obviously has been injured. Well, he'll be injured for the rest of the season. So you can understand the need to bring another CB in, right? So besides that, honestly, I can't think of another transfer. Let me know in the live chat once again. Is there a particular transfer, going back into what In Life No Limits is saying? Does it feel like we don't have a direction? Because I can't think of another player that we've bought in this transfer window that doesn't make sense to me, because everything that we've done kind of makes sense to me. Recently, we got a second goalkeeper. We needed it because Kepa's gone out on loan. We don't have a second goalkeeper. Makes sense. Axel Desasi, I've already told you. That's probably the only one that didn't make sense. Nkunku, we already got before. We needed a creative player, so he comes in. Nicholas Jackson, we need a striker. We let go of Aubameyang. We've let go of Timo Werner previously. Lukaku is no longer in our plan, so we needed to bring in a striker. Who else did we get? That's pretty much it. Everyone else was part of our team, really. Have I missed anyone? We got a new goalkeeper, second goalkeeper. We got Axel Desasi. We got Nicholas Jackson. Have I missed anyone? Oh, the kids. No, don't tell me about the kids, man. Don't tell me about the kids. Diego Moreira, Washington kid. Look, all of this stuff, that's future investment. That's future investment. Okay, Leslie Ogochukwu is probably also a future investment, but we probably need midfielders too. So you got now three. Okay, Romeo Lavia and Caicedo. We definitely need them in the midfield. Those are blockbuster signings that we needed in the midfield, right? But if you're going with three-man midfield and you're going with Enzo, Romeo Lavia, and Caicedo, then you need midfielders. So Ugochukwu makes sense. The kids, yeah, don't tell me about your Washingtons, your whole heap of other players. Angela Gabriel, all of that they've been investments, right? So Malo Gusto is another one that we brought in. We needed him. So for me, honestly, I don't know if there's any that doesn't make sense to me besides the kids. But even then, that's a long-term plan, multi-club model, and this, that, the other, right? People are thinking everyone will get the first team spots. Some are for business purpose, guys, absolutely, and some are for depth as well, like quality depth. Lavia is injured. Is Lavia injured? This brother didn't even kick a ball for us yet. What's going on? Is this latest news? One hour ago. Where are you guys seeing if Lavia is injured? Where are you guys seeing Lavia is injured? No. Lavia is fit. Don't spread lies. Who's saying Lavia is injured? Why are you lying to me? Guys? Why? Don't lie. Okay, Brais Mendes from Real Sociedad would be a good shout. He doesn't have a lot of injury history. I've not heard about this guy at all. Okay, let's see what Shanu is saying. 1 billion spin, no goals, no direction, no nothing, no sponsor, no away kid. Shocking laughing stuff. Shanu's gone for the kill. Shanu has absolutely gone for the kill. Do you know what? The no sponsor is a bit of that's not a good look. That we are now entering the third week of the Premier League. And this I agree with Shanu. I mean, is it that difficult for us to find a sponsor? And the last one, the Infinite Athlete, that was a tad bit dodgy. That even me, like I'm a staunch Chelsea supporter, but for me that seemed a little bit dodgy. How some of those people that are involved, right, within Infinite Athlete are already part of our ownership as well. So we've got a partnership with them anyway through another company. So yeah, that one was a bit dodgy. Paramount, I don't think anything was wrong with Paramount, so I'm not really sure what happened there. And then I don't really want to talk about OnlyFans, the whatever, my group or something like that. Yeah, that one was a strange one. And then obviously the one before that was a gambling one. Like, surely we can do better. Come on. But yeah, the no goals. We look, ladies and gentlemen, we got Luton coming up next. If we do not make some sweet love with Luton, if we don't grab Luton and bend Luton over and absolutely proceed with, ramping them, then we got issues. We got issues. If we end up only beating Luton like 1-0 or 2-1, it's a narrow win. Now we got to go out there and absolutely hump Luton. Absolutely hump them. Do you know what I mean? All different positions, sideways, on top, the lot. We have fun. We have a lot of fun with them. We must. We deserve to have a lot of fun. If it's not a lot of fun and it's a struggle, then look. And if we drop points, cancel everything. Cancel everything if we drop points. If we drop points against Luton, like, I don't know about you guys, I'm still hurting from the West Ham game. I'm still hurting. Like, I've not gotten over it. Every single morning I wake up and I'm like, I can't believe the capitulation that took place in the second half. So, no more. Luton must be absolutely demolished. I'm sorry, Luton fans. If any Luton fans watching, I'm sorry. But you're going to have to get proper slapped up by us in the next fixtures. Proper. Minimum three with outrageous style. Like, I don't want any sort of passive. I don't want any sort of, like Mickey Mouse style. Like, proper, legit football, blowing this opposition apart. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Because honestly, I don't know how many of you guys saw Big Six last night, UK time. Our brother Matisse got cooked. I swear to you, I felt so sad. I felt so sad looking at that Chelsea segment because everyone was attacking us. And you know what? Rightly so. Rightly so. But I felt bad. Everyone was laughing at us. Everyone was laughing at us. The live chat was laughing at us. Turkish was laughing. Everyone. Grizz was having a lot of fun. Toes was laughing. It didn't feel good. It made me sick. I was like trying to, reach out to Matisse and go, Matisse, just hang in there, brother. Hang in there. So Chelsea Football Club, now you better win. Not just you better win, you better slap up Luton, and then you better slap up Wimbledon, and then you better slap up Bournemouth on the way to the international break. Only then, us fans, we can have a chilled, relaxed live stream, sit back, kick back, have our feet up, have some drinks, maybe get a cigar out, and we can chill for the international break. If you ain't doing that, no chilling. A lot of us almost lost our head after that loss against West Ham. But we said to ourselves after a couple of days, even though we're still hurting, we said to ourselves, no problems. Could be a bit of a hiccup. No problems. A lot of people are saying Barkley debut. My goodness. Ross Barkley debut specialty coming up. Oh, I can so picture long-range Ross Barkley. Long range. Do you remember that goal he scored? I think it was FA Cup against Liverpool. How he ran half the field and then he scored that goal. Oh, Ross Barkley. He's ready, isn't he? He's ready to put the dagger. He's ready. We will be there. We will be there, Fakar Hussein. We will be there. We will be there. Damon, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really, really appreciate that. My Australian brother. Honestly, if we lose to Luton, this guy hates Luton so much to put double T on it. I live in Australia and wake up at 2 a.m. to watch the game, then go to work so tired only to have Chelsea disappoint me. F that. You know what? At least the good part about this, Damon, is good times for us, the Luton game, as 5 a.m. Saturday morning, because it's a Friday night game. So it's beautiful, beautiful time to watch the game and get disappointed. Because then you have the weekend, it'll be completely ruined. But do you know what I mean? At least you're not going to be sleep deprived. But yeah, no. We got to win. We got to win. We got to win. Bobby Smokey signals. Be careful. Luton isn't organized and physical as West Ham. Nah, I don't care how physical. Let's get physical. Let's get physical because we need to absolutely do Luton apart. As West Ham, while with all these new players, Chelsea are still in pre-season. Now, that's not good enough. It's not. No way. If I see anyone coming up with some excuses, if we drop points against Luton, I will lose it. I will lose my mind. I was almost close to losing my mind against that loss against West Ham, and few people are coming up with some excuses. Let it go. Okay, no problems. Early in the season. You lose against Luton, do not come here with excuses. I will take your excuses. I will wrap it up nicely, shine it up, and then shove it. You know what I mean. Shove it. You know what I mean. Phenomenal Finn. There are two types of injury-prone player. One that keeps occurring in one particular area or areas, or one who keeps breaking down in different parts like ankle, hamstring, knees. Yes, he's injury-prone. Ooh, that's a different explanation. Fair enough. But it's not about breaking down. Like ankle injury, you know, I don't know how it happened. Was it an impact ankle injury, or did it happen in the training ground? Hamstring, yeah. I didn't see any knee injury for him, though. So it was only the ankle one and the hamstring one that I saw. So I don't know. For me, is he really injury prone? I'm not really sure about that. 90% possession result 2-2. Now, don't do this. Don't do this. Do not do this. Reece James and Wesley Fofana are injury prone, though. 100% they're injury prone. Those guys are 100% injury prone. POCC told us no excuses this season. Poch told us no excuses this season, and I'm already, after 2 games. Exactly. Now, no excuses, man. No excuses. Poch told us to go for the title. Poch's been telling us to go for the title. Noni Madueke has been saying that if you're at Chelsea Football Club and you're not thinking about winning titles, then you're not in the same building. So we're not the ones who are doing the talking. The players are doing the talking. Miz, you're becoming obsessed with Kudus. I'm not for any injury-prone players. Look, man, who else am I going to go for? Okay, get me Shirky then, Ryan Shirky. Like, are we in advanced conversations or anything like that? Looks like with Kudus, there is some serious conversations going on, I think, or has happened previously. Now we just need to get in and talk to Ajax about it. Unless, Ganswood, do you want Brennan Johnson? Someone's saying start Moreira. Nah, man. He is raw. Like, he is raw. I could have understood if we kept Angela Gabriel. I feel like Angela Gabriel was a little bit more advanced. You could see with his touches, with his ball control. I think Moreira, someone definitely is still raw. Very, very raw. Happy for him to, slowly develop. There's no rush. There's no rush indeed. Shirky and Kudus should be the ones. Let's see if we get Shirky. But I don't mind. I absolutely would not mind Shirky at all. I will flip if we play 3 at the back with this Chilwell. Oh. Chilwell nonsense, bro. I'll be considering Poch out. Wow. Considering Poch out. Look, I'm not going to be considering Poch out. But if I see this, if we get from that Sam brother, that Sam C_345, whatever that guy's name is, right? if we see that guy put out the tweet that Chilwell is starting, that Mudryk is not starting, that Desasi is starting, Silva is starting, bruh, don't show me the lineup, because I know exactly what lineup is going to materialize after that. Once I get your first 3 or 4 players, who's starting and who's not starting, I can figure out what lineup you're coming up with. And if that is going to be that, no, I cannot have Chilwell as a winger anymore. No more. No more. As poor as Mudryk was, now put Mudryk in again. Just get him started. Get him playing more games. And if you can't play Mudryk, all right, fine, play in Martson. Play in or play Noni Madueke. Have Raheem Sterling on the left side, Noni Madueke on the right side. Like, play wingers. Don't play Ben Chilwell, please. Forgive us. Forgive us for all the sins we committed. Please forgive us. And none of this Levi Colwell as left back. 2 CBs. Levi Colwell and Thiago Silva, because Desasi I'm a little bit iffy. Levi Colwell, Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, Malo Gusto, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Raheem Sterling, Jackson. Play Martson. Play Martson just behind Jackson. Honestly, play in Martson and play Madueke. Play Madueke on the right side. To be honest, I didn't actually mind Raheem Sterling on the right. Raheem Sterling on the right looked very dynamic. He was a little bit unpredictable. He could either come straight through or he could go to the byline. So I actually don't mind Raheem Sterling on the right, because Madueke for me, maybe on the left, Madueke just hit the byline with the left and cross it with your left foot. So maybe Madueke as a left winger, Raheem Sterling as a right winger, maybe that's good. And Martin as a 10. Use Martin. Kingsley Term, thank you so much for the super chat. Poch needs to fix up fast enough with this back 3. Look, it's not a back 3. It's actually a back 4. It's just Levi Colwell plays as a left back and Ben Chilwell plays as a winger. That's what the issue is. But it's not a back 3. But yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a few more of your comments and we're going to wrap things up. Smash the like button, guys. Let's get those likes up to well over 400 if we can. 550 people live now, 105 likes. Let's get those likes up and make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We're very close to 28,000, so let's get there. Mudryk will only improve if we play him more. Also, easy matches are coming. Let's play him and see. No, absolutely agreed. Stephen, Mudryk, you're having a laugh. 2 games in, and any elite manager needs at least 10 Premier League games to learn who can deliver his vision. Relax. Okay, fine. Madueke made his debut on the left versus Fulham last season. Yeah, let's play him on the left. Samir is saying, Misa, don't have Levi at left back once Badiashile is back, similar to what City does with Guardiola and Akanji. But until then, I don't trust Desasi. Yeah, absolutely agreed. Is only 39 points to get for Premier League safety? Nah, none of this, man. None of that. I'm not buying that. We need to make champions. Or we want Premier League safety. We don't want Champions League football no more. We just want Premier League safety. Nah. It's the fact that we will have a week to welcome all the banter from rivals if we don't do well. Nah, man. If we don't win against Luton, just shut up, deactivate everything, deactivate Twitter, deactivate YouTube. I can't show my face. How can I come here and show my face? How? Nah, man. If that happens, I think, oh my God, we're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys later on tonight, wrapping up the day's news. All right, until then, everyone, take care. See ya.